Imagine I ask you to drive somewhere without braking. What would you do? Now, you'd probably leave a large gap between you and the cars around you. And the reason for that is because you'd want to create a buffer because you know that the world is unpredictable. You don't know when the cars are going to brake, you don't know when they're going to turn, and you don't know when the lights are going to change. And that buffer gives us time to react. But the problem is that many of us don't leave that room for error, and we're living our life at 100 miles per hour, driving an inch behind the car in front. And when that car inevitably has to brake, we end up either crashing into that car or having to swerve last minute. And by constantly living in this state, that means we're chronically stressed, which can impact us both physically and mentally. Now imagine the person that creates a buffer. They kind of navigate through life almost seamlessly and effortlessly, avoiding chaos and arriving at their destination unscathed, at peace and in control. So where could you create more of a buffer in your life? Now here are 3 ways. Number 1 is use extreme preparation. Don't leave things until last minute because the unexpected will always crop up. Number 2 is add 50% to your time estimate. So if on paper it takes you 10 minutes to get to work, then leave 20. And the same goes for meetings and projects. Things always take longer than you expect. Number 3 is plan for worst case scenarios. As an example, for me, I've got a 6-month emergency fund by in case of something like an injury and I can't work, or if I lose a load of clients, or if something unexpected like my car breaks down or the boiler goes. That means what would have been a major stressor now just becomes an inconvenience. So the key takeaway here is that I believe that a lot of our stress is self-imposed. So if we can just plan and create that buffer, and therefore we'll live a life with a lot less stress, and then have more health and vitality and energy for the things that we love.